let's go. It's Monday. How many of you excited because it's Monday? Say hi, Jerusha. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Yes, I'm a little later than I normally am, but I don't care. I was like, listen, I got to share some of this goodness. So it's going to take about 10 minutes. I'm going to piggyback on the training that I did on Saturday. So if you missed the broadcast, you got to go back. Don't let someone's history be your future. Part 2. I was like, this is a whole series because I did a broadcast for CWRnetwork.org on attitude and don't let someone else be your history. And so I said, you know what? Let me share this with the pretty people. And I'm going to break it up in segments so you get all this goodness. So if you missed the broadcast on Saturday, go back, girl, go back. You got to check it out. So if you are a newbie to me, you're just now hearing the sound of my voice, put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha. And yes, Lena is in the building. Yes, Monica's in the building. Let me know that you're in the building. I love to see you in the building. So say hi, Jerusha. I actually speak back. If you are a newbie, put newbie in the chat. If you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag 2 people, tag 2 besties, 2 best friends, whatever, somebody else you know in business, your teammates, team members, tag 2 people or share the broadcast. You and I just became besties. You can ask me any business question. I can teach on that subject or I will answer you privately because you are a pretty person. And so as a pretty person, you're my friends, my fans, my followers, my family. You're the pretty people. We celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. So if that's you, hashtag to all the pretty people. And so I'm Jerusha, motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach, network marketer. Yes, doing the doggone thing. I help people build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. And so if that's you, like I'm a double threat or you're a triple threat, like you speak on stages. Yes, let's talk about those triple threats. And so my hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. So I share actionable business tips, tools, motivation, inspiration, business tips, all the things. So we all go to our next level. So how does that sound to you? Yes. And so I know for sure, I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years, so I know a thing or two. And so I left one company because I wanted to show up bigger online. I wanted to attract more people online. I wanted to make sure that I'm leveraging and monetizing people online. And so 100% using that cell phone, right? 100% using that cell phone to build a business. So I'm currently developing 100 new entrepreneurs. And so, yes, the destination did not change. 100 families, 100 lives, 100 six-figure earners, 100 new entrepreneurs, 100 new partners. Put 100 in the chat if you want to learn more about the 100s. And so, yes, the vehicle changed. The destination didn't change. The vehicle may have changed, but the destination is still the same. So God just rerouted a different vehicle, but we still going to the top because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. So put 100 if you want to learn more about the 100. So this is going to be really fast because typically, hey, Jerusha, I see you, girl. Oh, God, Carolyn in the building. Carolyn in the building. Good to see you, Carolyn. Yes, it's a whole funny story how I met Carol. How I met Carol. Oh my gosh, you just never know who is, absorbing everything that you give. So I would encourage you to show up and show up big, leave it all on the table. When I play, I'm playing to win. So everything I do, I'm like putting 110. I'm going hard because I want to live my best life now. And so I appreciate you, Carol, for showing up and all of you that show up on a regular basis. But I wanted to make sure that I share with you more of how you better not let somebody's history be your future. Go ahead and tag 2 people and share the broadcast. Go back to the broadcast on Saturday and watch that broadcast because you don't want to miss that. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss all that goodness. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Okay. So you want to make sure because this is a part of that. And so listen, what I do is I actually love when other people reach out and be like, Jerusha, that saved me. You helped me today. Like that little business tip or that tool or that motivation, whatever, that keeps me going. You give me energy, like you give me life. And so I love that. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to talk to me. I actually talk back and I talk on the phone with you. I'm like, yeah, I'm talkative. So I love what I do. People ask me all the time, How did you shift from corporate America job in television to a home-based business? Like, people want to know. There are several things under that bracket. It's several things that you have to do to make that happen. And I'm not going to sit and tell you it's an easy task, but I can share with you one of the things that I did to transition from employee to entrepreneur in a short period of time. And so I'll tell you one thing for sure. When I worked in corporate America, I was sitting in an executive meeting one day, and it felt like I was sitting in an airplane. And I was sitting in coach class, watching all the first class people who have bigger homes than me at the time, bigger cars than me, or nicer cars, living, better lifestyles, traveling to more exclusive trips around the world than I was. And I said, if I don't get out of this coach class seat in life and walk past all that impressive stuff in first class and get in the pilot seat and fly my own plane, I'm going to land in destinations I never intended. Why? Because somebody else is flying my plane. Somebody else is determining my financial prosperity. Somebody else is determining my time freedom. Somebody else is determining how much I'm worth. And so I decided, let me get in the pilot seat. And that's how I was able to transition from employee to entrepreneur. So there are a few things I had to do to create that habit to change my attitude. First of all, you got to change your attitude about everything, all things. You got to change your attitude. How do you have an abundance attitude? Follow me on this. See, the enemy will feed you the BS, okay? And I'm not talking about, I'm going to say that word, the BS, the bad stuff. We're going to replace it, okay? For the sake of you guys. So when people feed you the BS, first the odor comes out of the mouth. What comes out of the mouth, so it shall be. Whatever you speak, you better write this down. A pretty person is taking notes. You putting this in the chat. Now, I like it and you put it in the chat. So make sure you put this in the chat so you can take notes. It's nothing like writing it down. Make sure you're writing this down. What comes out of the mouth, show it, so it shall be. Whatever you speak, you get to keep. So let's say your mother, your father, your sister, your friend, they have eaten from the tree of negativity. So she will start, your friend, whoever, she will start to doubt starting that business, or he will start to doubt starting that nonprofit, or worse, she will start to doubt her abilities to perform. Okay. So what happens when other people start to doubt, they share their negative thoughts with you. Don't let someone's history be your future. They spill onto you their verbal complaint about how it doesn't work. They complain about how much time it's going to take. They complain about how much, money it's going to take. They complain about the monetary investment. They will consciously or subconsciously discourage you from ever thinking about pursuing your dreams, from ever thinking about pursuing your interests. So once she starts vomiting all over you, okay, that's a clear sign of her own insecurities to perform at a higher level, not yours. But you allow people to dump their BS on you all the time. Now, you think you're combating it, right? But I'm telling you, it's almost like you think you're not smelling like it, but you are going to smell stink. That's what it's going to be, just like them. Everything that comes out of the mouth that's negative stinks. And soon it gets on you. And if you are the other person, listen to the BS, the bad stuff, the stench will stay on you a long period of time. So what I want you to do when people start coming to you, I did a broadcast about this, a podcast, and a TikTok about this. I want you to sniff. When negative people start pouring and talking negative over you and telling you their circumstances and complaining, I want you to start sniffing. Y'all smell something? Because it smells stinking here. And you need to leave. Don't let the stench get on you. Important fact, what you have to say to yourself, your thoughts will have the greatest impact on you. So you want to know what it takes to be an entrepreneur? You want to know what it takes to have a good attitude? You want to know what it takes to have a consistent work ethic, right? What you say to yourself, your thoughts will have the greatest impact on you. I'm going to repeat it. What you say to yourself, your thoughts will have the greatest impact on you. Repeat it. You will listen to your inner voice before you listen to anybody else. You're the closest. Thoughts control your actions. Your actions determine your destiny, right? So here's an activity of what I needed to do. I still have to do it on a daily basis. Here's an activity. A pretty person's going to write this down for me. Here it is. Here's what I needed to do every day. You've heard people say you form a habit in 21 days. I really think it's 90 days, but let's start with 21. Okay, we got to start somewhere. So every day for 21 days, I want you to say what you want. I want you to declare and decree who you are every single day. I got on the treadmill this morning, and when I'm on the treadmill or whatever, since I normally ride the bike in the summer, or it's a little cold in the morning right now, so I run on the treadmill. And when I'm listening, right, to motivation and, gospel music, I'm listening to get my day going. I am speaking over myself. And so what I want you to do for 21 days, I want you to declare and decree who you are. I am the number one writer in the world, if that's you. I am the number one photographer in the world, if that's you. I am the number one marketer in the world, if that's you. I am the number one network marketer in the world, if that's you. Like, say it with me. I am making history. I am a top producer. Whatever your I am is, I need you to say it. Whatever you want, I need you to say it every day for 21 days. I've learned that you have to speak it out of your mouth. And I am. Start the statement with I am powerful. I am influential. I am. My signature will be an autograph. I am. Yes, yes, yes. Whatever it is. So if you don't do this, right? Because we got to change the attitude. We got to change the mindset first. The activity will come. But first, we got to think about what we're thinking about. Write that down. Say, Jerusha said, we got to think about what we're thinking about. So if you do not feed positive thoughts like this on a daily basis, before you realize it, you will be the negative Nancy. You will be the negative Nathan. You're that person, right? Vomiting negativity on other people because of your situation. So in order for that to change, you have to start speaking to yourself. Now, this is not the first time you heard people say, speak over your life, speak over your business, speak over your house, speak over your children. Every day you're speaking that. Okay, they said life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? So you have an obligation to you. You have an obligation to you. Your body has limitations. Your mind does not. Jerusha, your body has limitations. Your mind does not. So when I'm running on the treadmill, I get tired. That body gets tired. I'm like, whoo, Jesus, I can't make it 30 minutes. Okay, the body is tired. But when I start saying to myself, because I'm in control, girl, you got this. Keep running. Girl, you got this. Yes, I am running for 30 minutes. Yes, I am doing it. I'm doing it. And so before I know it, 30 minutes is already passed. Okay, because I'm in control. Your body has limitations. Your mind does not. You better write that down. So if you love this goodness, you want to make sure you go back on Saturday and listen to the broadcast, because we're going to go over your attitude. We're going to go over why you should be speaking to yourself and the things that you need to do to further your business, to further your education, to further your organization, whatever it is. So if you love this, tag 2 people, share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secret. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. Yes, hello, gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining me. Of course, make sure if you put newbie in the chat, I speak back. I actually love my newbies. And if this was good, say, Jerusha, 21 days of declaring, that's right, who you are, what you want, where you're going, all the things, all the time. You're your best cheerleader. You are your best cheerleader. No one's coming to cheer for you every day, so you do it. Every day I'm having a party by myself. I'm like, yes, Jerusha, get it, girl. Every day it's me against the world. Every day. And I'm taking 100 people with me. 100 winners, 100 people who are ready to put in a sweat equity. I didn't want nobody who's not ready to do the work. I'm like, I got to be with people who are energized. They're speaking life over themselves and they're ready to go to the top. You're my people. Okay, if you want to learn more about the 100, put 100 in the chat. Say, Jerusha, I want to ride with you. I want to ride with you. That's right. Let's go. So I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I see you on the page. 21 days. Let's go. Oh, I appreciate you. Very powerful. I appreciate